So big announcement over at Wolf of Bricks. Occasionally I will get the question, hey Jim, have you ever found that GWP Batmobile yet? And the answer has always been no, but guess what? 2 days ago, I uncovered it. Not going to say where. I knew it was somewhere here in the basement, but I had a suspicion that I put it in a spot to keep it safe, and I probably forgot where I put that. Well, that's exactly what happened. I did put this in a safe spot. Box is still in pristine condition, and I'm going to place it here right now for the moment. Not sure if that's going to be a permanent location for it or not. So for all those people asking on whether or not they could come over to the house and look for my Batmobile GWP, I appreciate the offers, but this set has finally been found. Okay, you are looking at GamesRadar.com, and here's the deal. If you haven't heard, Animal Crossing is coming to LEGO. And this is a big deal. I'm not just saying this either. A lot of people have commented that have reached out to me in the past. They're like, hey Jim, whenever you do your videos, it doesn't seem like you mess around. And I try not to. So whenever I say I believe this is a big deal, I really do. Now, Animal Crossing, if you don't know, is a video game. And I've said in the past, I don't play video games. I stopped playing video games when I was 12 years old. But everybody in this house plays video games, except me, and they also play Animal Crossings, even my 4-year-old. They are absolutely obsessed with this game, and the funny thing is, my wife said to me not too long ago before this announcement, she said, I'm surprised people that do LEGO don't do Animal Crossing because there's such a connection there, and I absolutely agree with it. And I think this is a good opportunity for the people out there that just play Animal Crossing and are not introduced to LEGO, or there was that dark period that they call it where they just stopped doing LEGO. This is a good opportunity to bring those people into the LEGO community, and who knows, that might help resellers, or I just don't see how it wouldn't benefit resellers. So just wanted to share that information with you, and we will learn more about these sets that will be coming out in 2024. All right, now you're looking at my YouTube channel, and I don't want to use the word controversy, but I feel like there was a little bit of controversy on the last video I did about the Himeji Castle, and that was not my intention. I mean, the bottom line is you either like it or you don't when it comes to reselling. As collecting, I absolutely love this set. I think this set is amazing. And there were people in the comment section, I actually deleted one of the comments, where not arguing with me, but they were challenging me, and that's fine. I am open to the challenge. But at the end of the day, if this is something that you like, God bless, go ahead and purchase it. This is something that I am not going to purchase, and I might be wrong. The reason why I only purchased one 1989 Batmobile, the large UCS one, is because whenever they sold the UCS Tumbler back in 2023, it did terrible when it comes to reselling, and guess what? I was wrong, and that's okay. I'm not right all the time. I mentioned in the previous video that I had close to 100 copies of the Imperial Hotel. I thought it was an out-of-the-park home run, and that's why I'm not going to purchase the Himeji Castle. That's one of the many reasons why I'm not going to. And here's the deal, like, I don't mean to sound ignorant, but I've never heard of the Himeji Castle up until recently with LEGO, and I've been to over 20 countries, right? Everybody's heard of the Great Wall of China, everybody's heard about the Burj Khalifa, but up until a couple months ago, I did not hear about this castle. But again, I think it's lovely looking. Now, there was one person in the comment section that mentioned something about the Great Pyramids, and I think that is awesome, and I think what LEGO should have done, right here, you're looking at the Great Pyramid of Giza, and you're also looking at the Taj Mahal right here. I think what it might have been a good idea for LEGO to do is make a LEGO Architecture Monuments series, right? The Himeji Castle, the Taj Mahal, the Great Pyramid of Giza all could have been a part of a monument series, since I believe they discontinued the Skyline series, right? This would have been another sub-theme that people would have collected, and if there's only 3 of them, it would be very easy to go ahead and collect all 3. Now, I do have a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet at the end where I do have some picks on some sets that are around $100, and the question that I'm going to ask you whenever you look at that Excel spreadsheet, there's 7 sets that I like for myself as an investor. Would you put the Himeji Castle in front of any of those 7 sets if you like it so much? If not, would it be in your top 3? Would it be in your top 5? So just some food for thought. And here's the deal. I think that video was a success because I think there were more comments in that video than there's been in a while. And I think that's great. I think discussion and conversation is great. So right now you're looking at LEGO Shop at Home. And what I did was I clicked on the shop tab and I clicked on the link that has sets that are over $100. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about sets that are in the $100 range. It will go from $100 to maybe $185. The $199 sets we're not going to talk about. There will be some sets that will be released in September that are on the website that we're just not going to talk about, like the Star Wars Ghost. That's a $160 set right there. If this was a couple months from now, that would be included in my pick, but I just wanted to focus on some sets that are available right now today. So you can see as I scroll down, there is a ton of Lego sets that are over $100, right? I think there's a total of 189. I'm going to scroll down. What does Lego say? Oh, there's 192, so I was close. But I did pick 7 sets that I like that I think has potential to be winners. Now, here's the deal. Whenever I do spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, now there's 2 Excel spreadsheets in this video. I do have these sets listed at 100% return on investment, and I also have on another sheet these sets at 150% return on investment. So I would be curious in the comments to hear if you think this is something that you think is possible. I actually think that there are some sets in here that will perform more than 150%, but I'm trying to be as conservative as possible. First up, you have the Lego Ideas Aframe set number 21338. I absolutely love this set, and I'm really not a modular person. And here's the deal. This is Lego Ideas. I've actually been thinking about doing a video about the modular series where we're looking at the creator expert modulars, and we're also looking at the Lego Ideas modulars to see which ones will perform better. Everybody should know how I feel about the regular modulars. I'm just not that much of a fan of them, with exception of the Brick Bank, of course. But I think the Lego Ideas modulars sets, they hit it out of the park every single time. I'm such a fan of those sets. We also have the Star Wars ATTE Walker set number 75337. Now, I don't want to say this is an obvious slam dunk winner, but there are a lot of factors that make it appealing to many resellers out there. You have the Commander Cody exclusive figure, which I think is just awesome. I only own one of these sets right now just because I wanted to put it in my backlog and make sure I have it and I could hold on to it, and then I could worry about acquiring future units for reselling purposes later this year or later next year. But overall, this is a set that is pretty good. This is a set that did sell out occasionally, so you could go on Camel 3X and you could look at that performance and see how well it's done. And that gives a good indicator of how well it will do after it retires. Again, you have another Lego Ideas modular, the Medieval Blacksmith set number 21325. I mean, this is probably, in my opinion, the most sought after modular set since the Old Fishing Store. The Old Fishing Store was such an amazing set. This is an amazing set too. Not just because you could build this set, but you could create a city of these buildings from medieval times. And I've seen people do it. I've seen it at LEGO conventions. I've seen it on YouTube. This set is amazing for just many, many different reasons. And it will continue to do well long after it retires. Next up, you have the Razor Crest, the Amazon exclusive. This is a set that I will absolutely die on a hill for. This set is just amazing. I don't care that this set was destroyed at the end of season 1. Spoiler alert. If anything does damage to this set, it's not because this ship was destroyed at the end of the first season. I would say the only reason why this set would not do well is because of the writing of the Mandalorian series as the years progress. I've only seen the first season, and I just have no interest in seeing future episodes, but there's a lot of critics online that I trust and friends that have seen this too, and they just say that the writing has gone downhill after the first and second season, and I have no interest in seeing it, but I do believe that the Razor Crest is a bona fide winner. Next up, you have the Creator 3-in-1 Pirate Ship, set number 31109. This set is amazing. This set has been out for a very, very long time. Well, Jim, it won't go up in value if it's been out for a long time. Yeah, well, how's that Saturn V rocket doing? That Saturn V rocket is doing just fine, right? This is a very, very cool set, a set that has been talked about years ago, but you don't see a lot of people talking about it now. I do believe during one Amazon Prime Day, this set went for $70, which was just crazy. But this is a set that I really like, and I think it will do well post-retirement. Next up, you have the City Arctic Explorer ship, set number 60368. This shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I think I've done a video on the Arctic ships in the past on another YouTube channel. I recently did a video on submarine sets, and I had some feedback from people saying that they want me to just not talk about the submarines, but they want me to talk about the whole sub-theme whenever it comes to that. So I think that's a video I will do before the end of the year. And that's something that was fun last time, and I know I'll have a lot of fun doing it again. But if you've been in the LEGO reseller community for a while, you know that these sets do well. They don't do gangbusters. There's not going to be a 300% return on investment, but I would say that this would be your standard blue chip, your Johnny Cash, your slow and steady set that you know will perform just well. And finally, we have another LEGO ideas. I wonder how many LEGO idea sets I have in here. The Vincent Van Gogh, The Starry Night, just such an amazing set. I saw a video about Brick Fair, Virginia, and somebody actually changed the colors. Instead of it being blue, they changed it to different colors of red. I thought that was amazing. The regular retail price on this is $169. I do think it will do well. I actually think that this will do more than 150% ROI a couple years post-retirement, but only time will tell. So when we go to the Excel, you can see on the first slide, I did put an ROI of 100%, just 100%, because the question is, will people spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these LEGO sets, right? Whenever I look at some sets that are between $40 and $60, I'll say to myself, that's a good set. There should be no problem doubling my money a couple years post-retirement. But as we get higher with the price points, I'll say to myself, you know, if there's a set that's $150, I'll say to myself, wow, is someone going to pay $300 for that, right? So 100% is the ROI I have for these. Now, I do have the regular retail price on this. You should be able to get these at a discount if you know what you're doing, which would give you a higher Amazon ROI, and it might just come out to 100 if it doesn't sell at that correct sell price. So these are all the prices right here. And again, let's talk about the Himeji Castle. Would you put the Himeji Castle LEGO set in front of any of these sets right here if they were all retiring at the same time? When we go check out the 150% ROI, you can see right here. Now this is the indicator. Are people willing to purchase these LEGO sets on the secondary market at these prices? I think for most, the answer is yes. But then again, it all depends on what price you were to purchase these sets on and what you were to sell them for. So that's it, friends. Sets that are between the 100 and 200 marker. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with wolfofbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.